You think you are by yourself. That's why humanity is driving himself under the trouble and the turbulation that he's going through. You see, this separation was done intentionally at the well thought out, the educational system, the way things has been operating. It's no longer working out. Right? Grab him by the head as soon as he turned 4. We got him. He's in the school now. Teach him how to be bored. Teach him he ain't shit. Teach him what he can't get, what he wants every time. I don't even see the point of living if I can't get what I want. It's like such an allergy for me. Such like an allergic reaction. You can't get that. Look at kids. You tell them no. It's like But you see, you make peace with one thing when you understand that no other human being is here to help you to get what you want. You are here to get what you want on your own. There's this thing called God. He created you. It created you. It created everything that you see. But this thing called brain, this thing called mind, baby, that's the trick. That's where life is. That's where your life is. It's how clean those inner dialogues is going to determine the quality of your reality. How often do you clean up your house? Man's house is his head. That brain, how healthy is that brain? As an organ and energetically. As a mind, how healthy is your mind? Because when you open up your brain to do surgery, you can't find mind. You can't find thoughts. So what are you? You'll find brain. Yes. What does the brain do? Right? We don't know any of these basic imperative knowledge that we need to know about what we are. Everybody focuses on who you are, make who you are, create who you are, who are you. Who am I? The fuck does that mean? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I can't answer who am I before I answer what am I. The what comes before who. It's when I understand what I am that I can create who. A lot of us are walking around stressed. In my generation, people can't even get out of bed. Look at everyone around you. Wrinkle on the face is a language. I can see your wrinkle on your face and I can tell you what kind of thoughts that you contemplate on a daily. Or I could just look at your face and I can tell what kind of thoughts are driving you as a person. There's a wrinkle that comes gracefully in time. Laugh line. Well, after 30 years of laughing hard, of course you're going to have a laugh line. But here you are, it's like, let's delete this. Beat the face. That's what my generation calls it, right? Beat that face. It's like, who the fuck are you tricking? That's not your face. There's a reason why your adult's face is not supposed to be that clear. You're not a baby. You've lived. You've touched life. The air, the sun, the season. The seasons has touched you. And that's beautiful. You lived. That's what it means. But only when it comes in time, in the right time, beautifully. And this stress is caused because of our separation. This is not about religion. This is not about education. This is purely, we are all born as philosophers, there is a powerful power within us that was supposed to ignite with everything that it sees and create its own creation. That's the only reason why we're here. Because think about it, we're gonna die. We're not here forever. What does that mean? To me, the fact that I know that I'm gonna die anytime has been a fascination. I don't know why people get bored. I can't get bored. I've been like that in high school, middle school. Just aware, like always just, even as a teenager, yeah, play, whatever. Go out, clubby. But in the morning, I remember as we lay down in the morning and everybody's talking about what happened yesterday, so I'm just trying to remember what happened. I'm sitting there, it's like pretending like I'm sleepy, listening to the conversation. It's like, what is the fucking point? We don't even remember the fun that we had. You don't remember doing this, doing that, saying this, saying that. It's like, this alcohol shit is not. I had that like realization, I don't know, like 18, 19. Something just was off in me as soon as I turned 21. And when it was time to drink alcohol for free, like it just... And I did not like the six, like the next morning, the feeling. It's like, ugh. And then I realized, I don't need the liquor to have fun and to dance. Because I'm not like the rest of these. I've been noticing my difference and the way, and I know it's the way I think. It's like, let's just say that I'm the most interesting person that I've known my whole life, so I continue to be my own friend. I've always had a relationship with myself, and I've always looked better for myself to value myself, or the voice that comes. I liked it. I didn't like what she says, what he said, what they said. I like what I say at the end of the day. I like me. I learned from a very young age that I am fair. You know why? Because I listened to the voice. I never blamed anyone. Never. Until midlife crisis, of course, at 22 and 23. But you see, when you are told as a young age, and it doesn't as a young age, yes, it makes it powerful because you don't have to unlearn what you have learned, or you don't have to waste time. But the point is, you just coming across to the information. That's it. Now you have the information. The reason why you can't get out of bed in the morning, the reason why you can't push through life is because you're not happy. And happiness isn't the happiness that comes externally. Most don't even know what a true happiness is, because your happiness is a definition that comes after a mimosa and happy hour and then that blunt or whatever. It's external. Happiness is within. And that true happiness can only come when one is aligned with their true life essence, with their life's calling. That God power within. If you're connected with that, that's it. You figured it out. Everything else is just going to fall in line. Oprah always says, work on becoming significant, success will follow. Why? Because you are a significant being. And she knows it's a work for a man to embody being significant. Because we are taught otherwise, to be insecure, to be bored, to be this, to be that, right? So, of course, it's going to take time to learn yourself. To even embody it's like, isn't it sad? We're not even living. We're not even embodying. We're not even the embodiment of our true being. There is this great power, gold, just sitting inside of us, just waiting and never been cracked. And we're just going to die. What was it that Les Brown said on your deathbed? All these ideas are like, we chose you, we came for you. We came to you. Why didn't you let us out? Why didn't you let us be? And those ideas just die with you. You see how evolution is delaying now? Because individual evolution is as important as a whole evolution. It's that individual evolution that is going to create and spark up the evolution of planet Earth, right? Yeah. I'm here for those that are depressed and they're only 30, they're only in their 20s. It's okay you hate your job. You are actually crazy if you love your job. The only way you can love your job is when you're creating, when it has something to do with you. And I'm not even saying there isn't a job out there that can fulfill you or get you closer to where you want to go in life. You can work with the company. But as long as you are working for, that's the trouble. As long as you are working for money, you will forever be working for money. You'll always be stressed. Why? Because money itself doesn't bring you fulfillment. Money itself doesn't talk to you. It can buy you this, it can buy you that. But those things that you buy, they're going to evaporate. What stays forever is the one that comes from within. Right? The reason why you are, and if you are, if you're depressed, depression is actually stronger, it's because your creative power is as stronger as that. There is something that needs to be birthed in you. Youngins, dear youngins, take a break from social media. Man, take a break from social media and focus on your interest and find your interested people. I mean, the people that you find interesting. Why do you find them interesting? See, people are just living in this poor mind, just discussing about events and people. Like as if you're different, as if because you believe you're non-deserving, right? This is the donkey analogy, the donkey that was tied to a plastic chair and then they finally removed that plastic chair. He continued to pretend like, why? Because it's the mind is like that. It's a beautiful thing that we are given. We can shape it to be whatever it is that we want it to be. The reason why you're unhappy and you're depressed is because you're not enjoying life. How can you enjoy life when you're not even spending time in your interest? One must spend time in their interest, doing whatever it is that they like to do. No matter how silly it sounds, don't judge it. It is imperative. One spends time by themselves. There are certain emotions that one must feel throughout the day. And they know that, so they continue to distract you. Making sure that you are bombarded by all this information. Have you ever paid attention to it? A new news line, it's always like one after another. There's no ending. This happened. Okay, what the fuck? Are you gonna fix it? Who's gonna fix it? Am I fixing it? Why am I watching this? Am I supposed to? Right? Like every day. Not even every day. I think throughout the day, multiple times, there's gonna be new news if you follow the news. Because they know how the subconscious mind works. You're going to start to believe it. The subconscious mind does not filter. Whatever it is you give it, it's going to fucking soak it and takes it as if it's on. Next thing you know, you're fucking embodying the projection of your haters. The projection of your enemy. Those that are intentionally sitting next to you, seeing your fucking light before you even. But intentionally, they make sure that you don't see your light. Why? Because they know that you're better than them. You becoming yourself means them acknowledging that they ain't shit. That's what it means. Outgrowing friends means that. But here you are, miserable, and you wake up 3 o'clock in the afternoon, finally drag yourself out of bed and beat that face because there's no way that face is gonna look alive, and go meet up with these friends that you don't even enjoy. Just even the so-called friends that you call, think about it. What do you guys do? Adults nowadays can't even have a friendship without the alcohol. I'll never forget. One of the flight attendants, she's from Houston. She's like, I come to Vegas all the time. We gotta be friends. Da da da. And I didn't end up graduating, and she ended up graduating, and she continued to talk to me throughout the whatever. And then I was like, she's like, I really want to meet up. Let's meet up. And I was like, sure, whenever you're in Vegas. I live in Vegas, She's like, yeah, I know. That's why. I'm like, okay. And so finally, it was time to meet up, right? I was like, let's meet up. We can meet up tomorrow for brunch. It was like dead. Never heard from her because she is looking for a type of friend. She was trying to use my pretty model looking, figure and face to go out and fucking get fucked, right? That's what the fuck she wants. She's looking for the next man to take care. I don't think like that. I don't want anybody to take care of me. I want God to take care of me. I was never into, I can't even play guys to buy me drinks when I was younger. That's how I was just never, I mean, I'm the incarnation of Itegate Aitu anyway, so yeah, I don't like cheap shit, weak shit. I'm allergic to it. I got my own Rasta standalone. But the point we're making here is that the reason why you can't get out of bed is because you have no reason to get out of bed. There are certain things, there is a manual to be a human being, and we don't have that manual. Actually, the world we live in has intentionally deleted all the things that we need to know. We don't come meditation without a doubt. Na, 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 na. Right? On the road to Zion. Yeah, Damien and Nas. We don't get meditation without a doubt. Na, na, na. I can't think the next line. That's what Rastafari is for. Here for to me, Rastafari is humanitarian. Life is in the head. Life is in you. That's why the smartphone, social media, all the fucking rush to create one thing to another. It was by the time in the invention of Twitter, I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. There is something going on with this shit. Right? My friends literally created my Instagram page, I remember, because I was already bored with what's on your mind, right? That's what Facebook was. I was like, People like, pizza, my nails. I was just like, this thing is it's just so boring. I noticed, like, when I look at, like, what's on your mind, it's like fucking silly shit. I'm like, I'm too deep for this social media thing. I known that when I was 22, 23, back then. Anyways, the point I'm making is that life is in the head. So it's all about changing the thoughts. It's all about cleaning the mind. How do you clean the mind? By replacing. It's a lot healthier to be alone and binge watch your favorite show from childhood than to hang out with friends. But they want to make you feel like, oh, man should not be alone because he's going to drive himself crazy. No, a man that's actually alone is going to become a fucking supernatural. But they make you believe this apartment living, the fucking architecture in America. Look at it. They make sure that you're not bothered because everyone else is doing the same thing that you're doing. And unless you actually make it and go out there, you will never know how great others are living. But what they don't understand is like, they done fucked up and created social media. Now every information out there, God is like, It's called the internet. Those that are after the truth will figure it out. They're not going to be limited by finance. See, God is showing you that money ain't shit. You are money. Information is money. If you don't got information, you ain't shit. You're not going to have the money. You're not going to have nothing. But when you have information, you create yourself because you know what you are. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's what they've been trying to drive us away from the understanding and the education of that. Man is not alone. Man comes to earth to co-create with God. My first relationship should be nature, God. Be in that la la land, literally. But we look at people like this, like me, like, for example, people that are like talking like this, is like, oh shit. Because I'm using my my faculties like shit. I'm gonna use every single part of my brain. But you have fun using only 10% of your brain and continue to just, conform, have your little baby, have your little house, and, get busy with your mortgage payment and bills. And because the point is the brain needs to be stimulated. You need to have something to look forward to. So you got your bills to look forward to. I'm sorry, I got my mansions to look forward to. Shit, I am what I look forward to. The future me. How I want to be perceived in the world. How I want to perceive myself when I look at myself in the mirror. That's what keeps me busy. That to each his own, right? You give them enough to worry about it, they're good. Because they know your brain just needs something. Adults, we are literally being treated as like the same way you would shut your baby up, how easy it is to shut your baby to distract them. That's how you're being treated as an adult, believe it or not. Literally. Because the baby brain is an adult brain as well. It's the same basic. We work the same. Age has nothing to do with mental development. Yes, we learn things as age grows. You're having a relationship. Again, you are living with life. But if you don't have a relationship with life, time is just going. And time doesn't exist for nature. There's time for everyone to die. It's not because my organs are fucked up. It's not because I smoke. It's not because I drink. It's not because I'm sick. It's not because I'm young. It's not because I'm old. Death just comes at any time for everyone. For the 2-month-old, for the stillborn, for the 1-year-old, for the 2-year-old, for the 5-year-old, for the 7-year-old, for the 12-year-old, for the 11-year-old, for the mother, for the father, for the adult, for the senior, at any time. It's like we're literally coming to earth to learn. It's not about the education, the superficial education that they teach us for the first 18 years. And we're not even waking the fuck up to understand. It's like, why am I in school? Why do I go to school? I don't remember anything from high school. Nothing that I learned in high school has benefited my life. Nothing. Even the so-called university that I just graduated from, because I was already interested in psychology and I already self-learned enough and studied enough authors and read enough books. There wasn't really anything that I learned throughout the degree. Yes, some specific examples, numbers. But other than that, psychology, it was like, oh, it's just like I'm a fucking walking psychology to begin with. That's what getting the degree taught me. It's like, wow, how I think, how I learn. How I am self-taught and how I enjoy to think for myself, by myself. Now we know it's called channeling, but I didn't know what it was, right? But I've always been writing my feelings out. It's about having a relationship with you. It's not about your friends. It's not, and this is a lesson that you can learn at any time. Like right now, look at it. Are you happy? You have friends. How much do you love them? You don't even fucking love your friends. Why? Because you can't even stand each other without the help of alcohol and drugs. That's not friendship. That's not love. That's misery loving company. If you're depressed, you need to